Hey, what's everybody? Welcome to a triple video. My first one for domestics. I've done it for a few other things, but here we are. Today we're going to talk about Marvel Legends Kaine, Marvel Legends Agent Venom, and Marvel Legends Electro, the female version. So, let's get started. I think first I'm going to go over the one everybody wants me to see. It's going to be Agent Venom. And then we'll do the others. I'm not even going to save it for last because I already know how you guys are. If you skip the video, at least pay attention to the audio. Yeah. So here we are. We're going to start out with Agent Venom. Now, I really love the sleekness of this figure. I really enjoy the silhouette. I only have two gripes. There is no lower swivel at all, and there is no drop down. If there was drop down, I wouldn't mind this because it would allow the legs to go up. So they are definitely aiming for the more stationary upper torso style, because this upper torso goes crazy. Like, I'm not even gonna try to sit here and pretend like it doesn't cut deep for the figure, especially with the ball joint allowing it to look like the way it does. Those are my only two gripes. Otherwise, again, I'm kind of happy with the Spider-Man stuff we're getting lately, because as a Spider-Man fan, I take the good, the bad, and the Paul, so it doesn't really matter. And if you didn't get the Paul joke, trust me, we're not even gonna get into that. But yeah, man, I really love the silhouette of this. Now, articulation wise, these kind of work on a shoulder peg that is similar to that of the G.I. Joe classified stuff. As when we lift our arm up, we still have our bicep swivel. We have a beautiful double joint with it being pinless. There's a little bit of wiggle there, but there's no butterfly joint. But yeah, man, I really like the silhouette on this. It feels like this is very Humberto Ramos style without it being Humberto Ramos, but I feel like this is definitely Ramos coated. And this is what I was saying about with that drop down, because you get that upper torso. If you miss out on this, if we had that drop down, the leg would be able to go a little bit higher, kind of simulating that style of I can get the legs up high to do more articulation. So you're going to do a lot of rotating leg out to simulate spider-like poses. So I'm assuming that it's definitely like, it's spider coated, but it's not just quite there yet. We do have a beautiful double joint. We have a thigh swivel, as you can see here. Again, pinless. And as far as the ankle pivot, I feel like we still get that generous ankle pivot. Just be aware that these are soft enough that the leg can kind of get through, that you can see there. So you get good range side to side too. And on the ball joint, we have that new ball joint that actually has room for movement. So you don't have to do any sort of modding. So yeah, man, like, again, I feel like if we either had drop down or that extra swivel, this would probably be the best. Well, it still is, literally, in my opinion, the best domestic Agent Venom. I'm still going to be in love with my Revoltech one, but this is a much needed update from what we got before, and I think it's great. Now, what I'm going to do is we're going to talk about Kaine next, and then we're going to talk about Electro. So let me actually rotate him. Ooh, yeah. So wait. Let's see if he can get into some... Yeah, he can still get into some good technical crouching positions. Yeah. So, actually, I'm bugging. It's not Ramos style. You know who I was thinking of? Tony Moore. I apologize, y'all. I said Humberto Ramos, but I meant more Tony Moore. So I apologize for that. So here we are with Kaine. Kaine's looking utterly beautiful. This is using an older body, but it feels like a much buffer torso. We get that swivel here, that old swivel. No drop down, but we do get that leg to go up about 90 degrees. We have a thigh swivel. We are all pinless. I had to heat mine up. It was a little bit of a freezing up because of how cold it is outside. And then we have this plastic cape. Now, this will hinder some articulation here up top, so let's show you it with it on. As you can see, I could dip the head back, and we can get that flow in there, right? We can still rotate side to side. We can go forward about that far. Now, when I pop it off, there's two parts that can come off. This top part of the cape, and then we get a bandolier style cloth to like make it fit. As you can see, we do have those butterflies there. Our arm can lift up. We have the bicep swivel. Beautiful double joint. So now with it off, and we have cloakless Kaine. The only thing that would have really done this, I don't mind the older body, but it really would have been nice if we would have got like the mark of Kaine hand. That would have been dope. So as you can see with your older body, you can still get really nice articulation. We still get that generous ankle pivot for a Hasbro figure, which you know we're getting anyway. And it's crazy too, because even though Kaine was Kaine, like, it's crazy because he's a clone of Parker. And he had all the powers and was just as strong, but they never kind of showcased that as much as before. The Mark of Kaine was a really cool touch, though. I know a lot of people don't like the Clone Saga era, but I'm here for it. I grew up in it. I love it. I'm not going to pretend that it wasn't what it was. It was good for me, and that's all that matters. But yeah, man, this is utterly beautiful. I really like that you can actually see the mouth design through there as well, too, which is really, really dope. So, let's put Kaine down. Ooh. Can we balance? Yeah. Can we balance him? Yeah, we can. I just got to get my stuff right. Can we? Ooh. Hold on. I'm going to be obsessed with this. There we go. Then we're going to talk about Electro. I love her in the new version of the Sinister Six and every other thing going on. And my cats are fighting, so. Hey, guys, stop it. So, oh, man. So, let's fix these guys up. Actually fix that torso a little bit to rotate. And it's you. So what did we do wrong with you? Hold on. I see what happened. There we go. There we go. So as those guys fight, and I'm going to try to ignore them, here we are with Electro. She uses that older shield style body. She definitely has a bit more room, though. I feel like a lot of the older bodies don't have this really good rotating waist. So they definitely took a cue and said, we're going to actually change that so we can actually have a really nice silhouette. I would have really preferred her on that new Black Widow Miss Marvel body. That would have been dope as hell, but still really nice. We have that pinless body, as you can see here. Our leg can go up. We have that double joint, a thigh swivel, generous ankle pivot. Our arms can literally, we can hit the T-pose. And we have the old ball joint neck, so not the new one as well. But sometimes that works for what it is. Here you go. There you have it. So you actually, but I really like that front body being what it is. So, let's see. But I'm really gonna fit her in more silhouette style, doing those blasts and things like that. There we go. I really like the head sculpt done too. But yeah, on that new body, this would have looked even better, but it still looks really, really good from what the coloring is. Can't wait to take some photos of this. We're gonna go over the accessories, and I'll see you guys in a bit. So now that I've got the cats to stop fighting, because Lord knows they'll never stop, let's go over accessories real quick. I almost made the mistake of jumping directly into size comparison. So, effect-wise, we know what we're getting with Electro. Here are our effects for Electro. These are actually really, really well done. It's one of those things where I'm like, oh, you know, these are cool. These, first of all, they blacklight really beautifully, and they come with points to stick the hand through, so you already know what you're getting into. And it can be used beautiful background pieces. They work well with Tamashii effects and other effects you may want to combine them with. And you could just like your character just getting electrocuted. Like, these are overall great new effects. And it's a reason for me to actually buy a couple more Electros just for the effects in general, right? Next up, we have Agent Venoms. Actually, let's go over real quick. Kaine just comes with 2 alternative fists for Kaine. So again, like I said, it would have been great to come with the Mark of Kaine, but we didn't get that. Last but not least, we will do Agent Venom's weapons. You will get a Flash Thompson head sculpt, which I absolutely love this. Very, very military. Very, what is the name of this actor? He like has this kind of face. But this is definitely based off like an actor's portrait, and I forgot his name. And it's gonna come to me or somebody's gonna attach it, but yeah. This is very actor, and it looks really, really good. You will also get 2 weapons, one being a small little shield blaster, like a sidearm, which there is a holster that it could fit in, and then the rifle shield type blaster. Now, real quick, we're gonna take Venom. We're gonna show you that this can actually holster. So yeah, you can actually put a sidearm there, which is really cool. But again, no, I would have really, really liked a little bit more, but very happy with the style of it. Also, with Venom, or Agent Venom, I should say, you get 2 closed fists. You get those opened claw hands that you see. And last but not least, you get vertical hands for pew-pewers. So you will get a ton and slew of hands, which I think is really dope. The hands coming with it are a perfect touch, definitely encapsulating Agent Venom. Now, I'm going to stand all these guys up, then we'll jump into a size comparison. Now we're going to jump into the size comparison. So I don't know what I'm going to do first, but I guess we'll obviously start with some Marvel Legends. I have Marvel Legends Scarlet Spider Kaine and Electro to put here on the sides. These are some older figures, but I feel like if you're going to square up with, you know, stuff in its actual range, here you go. So you have 2 Electros, you have Kaine Scarlet Spider, and Kaine can also go with Agent Venom as well too. That team up be real. Ooh, what else can I use? Oh, here we are with Jack-O-Lantern and Mania. Right, so you can see we're getting, here we are with Jack-O-Lantern, here we are with Mania. So we can see how we're getting into stuff, different Marvel Legends sizes, right? Then we have, oh, I don't have a Spider-Man here. I will add that in a photo at the end. I don't have a Spider-Man here, I apologize. But I do have the Revoltech Agent Venom. So you see he's bigger and wider, right? We have a Mafex Daredevil, which is stuff I had lying around, but it's also good in the inner universe stuff of being connected, right? And if you want to try smaller scale and stuff, here is an SH Figuarts. So here we are with Corey Red. Then we have somebody a little different. Here is Jericho Drum, who's actually taller than all of them, which I didn't expect. Ooh, last but not least, my main man Ichigo on the Mezco tip. He's using a Wolverine body. So he's a little bit smaller, but still in a comparable size. Now, real quick before I do anything else, right, I want to pop this off. And I do want to see what this head looks like on here for the Kaine body and see if it's compatible, right? What's also crazy is Kaine's hair color changed. Like, I don't know how it ended up becoming red or whatever, and I don't know why I never thought about that before. Obviously, it changed for later. But this is actually a really cool look for Kaine. Just wanted to try that out real fast. Yeah, and I'm going to pop in some Spider-Man comparisons in the end. But yeah, this has been wonderful. A quick review. I knocked out 3 figures in one. I thought that was fun. I hope you found it fun too. If not, I don't mind being boring. I like taking pretty pictures. So in the meantime, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for checking it out. It's the end of the year, so I hope I bring you some holiday fun, some holiday joy, and some holiday knowledge. And as always, be good and take care of yourselves. So please, be good, do good. Drink your water, guys. Later. Now, I'm going to add a couple of things in at the end of the video. I forgot a few things. So here we are with an Action Force and a Monster Force. So you can see how these guys kind of stack up. I have to slowly and gently move him to the side so you can see that, yeah. So we have that. Then next up, we have a Marvel Legends Scarlet Spider, that retro card, as well as a Jada Toys Guile. So you can kind of see what you're getting into. So you can do your Marvel versus Capcom. Totally forgot those. So yeah, adding that bonus in. Enjoy, guys. Later.